got you triggered. You surrounded right now. My team versus your team. We got you cornered. We got you triggered. Yeah. Them go on, them go on, them go on me. They say you and your team coming for me. Them go on, them go on, them go on me. Better fall back, I'm gonna bring me army. Got you one-on-one. PvP. Knock you out the game. You can't test me. Say right now me are the MVP. I got you triggered, you can't test me. I get you triggered. I got you triggered. I got you triggered. I got you triggered. I got you triggered.
of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero?
Alright, first things first, microphone check. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Second thing, I'm here.
Can I get a what?
Those should all be dry erase.
No, we can't hear you.
For real?
For real?
Wait. What? Alright, they can hear us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Present's just being mean.
Alright, so tonight we're going to take on the NewSpeak.
NewSpeak.
In the butt. It's NewSpeak. Not NewsPeak or new. I don't know.
NewSpeak?
NewSpeak. Yeah, it's NewSpeak, which has something to do with like this whole like dystopian world started by Orson Welles or somebody like that. There's a whole Twitch thing about it, but so I spent hours today trying to find the rules, and I couldn't find the rules, and the 2 videos I found were mediocre at best. Beth found the rules in like a minute and a half. I don't know how.
I'm good
So-
at Google searching.
Yes.
But it's still, let me see, did you text it to me? How did you send me that?
I texted to you. I said it was the moderator rules, but it still had all of the setup and everything to it.
That link you sent me expired.
It worked when I clicked on it on my phone. Hold on, let me get my phone.
Probably because you sent me a Board Game Geek link. So anyways, here's the gist of what I get from this game. So you have people who are you have moderators and dystopians, and the dystopian people have these cards. They all have the same one, and I don't know what they are. I don't think. And then they can only communicate with words, word associations on this board to describe one of the 12 locations. And then the moderator has to try to guess which location they're talking about. But yet they also don't know which location they're talking about because you're cocking in code.
You're cocking.
You're cocking in code?
Cocking and code.
You're cocking in toad.
It says NewSpeak is a game of code breaking and subterfuge. It's a weird word. I don't like.
Subterfuge.
I don't like that word.
Basically
Set
like
in a
sneaky.
set in a bleak future for 3 to 7 players. Their box says 3 to 8.
It's all over the place.
In the not too distant future, Britain is a high-tech paradise. Moderators use augmented reality technology to make the world seem idyllic in order to quell dissent and preserve the status quo. Whoa, these words.
Backups. We
A
have backups
small
in
group-
case these suck. In case we can't figure this out. We also have a second backup in case we can't figure this out. Oh no!
Look what you did.
I straight up smacked that camera.
Oh, you're still good though. You're still good. Still afraid.
Will you tilt the leg
I wouldn't
back?
even do it. Tell him no.
Like, there you go. Perfect. Perfect.
Taking sides. Decide who will play as a moderator
I'll start
and
as the
who will play
moderator.
as dissidents.
Dissidents, not dystopians.
Dissidents.
Whatever.
Refer to the table below for the number on each team for different sizes. So number of players, 3, we'd have 2 dissidents, 1 moderator. Moderators should sit on one side of the play area and take 1 mod tablet each. We're not moderators, so do we need this?
Yes, maybe, maybe not.
Okay, well, let's keep
Oh,
going. The
each.
dissidents should decide whether they will use code A or code B set.
Code A,
Okay?
because it's easier. There's less stuff.
Okay. Moderators should switch their tablets to the corresponding side.
We're on that.
Okay.
Way ahead of you.
The dissidents should sit opposite of the moderators. This is the opposite we're doing.
Tucking the babe.
Okay. I completely read that wrong.
He's tucking in his wife. Gosh, Proston.
That's
President's his wife.
Ow.
Never mind. I'm not gonna repeat what I thought that said.
More power. Players collectively decide how many of the code cards they will use from the chosen code set. The suggested code cards used at each amount of players are given in the table below. We'd use suggested codes is 1 through 6.
Oh yeah, because there's perfect. Because that's already set. Continue.
Depending on the experience and code breaking skill of the moderators, you may wish to adjust the number of code cards used. The more codes used, the harder the game will be for moderators. Conversely, the fewer code cards used, the easier the game will be for the moderators.
It's either 6 or 7.
Okay.
If you flip this over, there's 7, but there's also more stuff. So there's a B deck that goes with the 7 that has more stuff for them to talk about.
Okay.
You guys following?
From the chosen code set, deal each dissident the code card for each code you are using. I am so fucking confused already.
Don't worry, just keep reading.
Okay. These cards should be left face down in a stack in front of each dissident and will...
Are they shuffled?
Doesn't say.
Of
Will
course
be
not.
referred to as code card decks. Setting the scene. Place 12 randomly drawn hacked/neutral cards from the deck in a pattern below with the neutral side face up so that everyone can see them. Place the pink filter cards. Actually, I'll wait.
These just get flipped over.
Those should all be on the neutral side.
This is the neutral side.
That says hacked.
That's the moderator side. It said hacked/neutral side.
Weird.
Read the rules again. Hacked or neutral.
Well, it does say hacked/neutral, but I feel like the card should say hacked/neutral on
Come on, this is like a mega crazy prototype.
Oh, no, I know. They're just pointing out.
Do you know?
Yes, I do. I'm aware. I just was pointing out something out of change. Just like the rule said 3 to 7 player, but the box says 3 to 8.
This game is mega prototypey. They pulled it from Kickstarter because it was too prototypey. Since Kickstarter, everything has to be done because it's not. Shouldn't be called Kickstarter anymore. It should be called pre-order.
I like the dead bunny on the bottom right of the card, not cord.
Yes.
He's a dead bunny.
But we have tokens as well.
Yes, place the pink filter cards, surveillance tokens, and both timers to one side of the player area.
We don't have timers.
And reach of all players.
I'll use my phone.
Oh, okay, that works. Selecting a persona.
We don't have. This game doesn't come with personas either.
What?
Promise.
Well, if it doesn't have personas, then how do we play? Oh, wait, here. Each dissident player should take one dissident dial.
We don't have. Oh, that's these.
We do have the dials.
We have the dials, but we don't have personas.
Or set number of 12 cards in the print and play and a dissident marker and choose one ID card and keep it secret from the mods. If we don't have that, then we can't play the game.
It also doesn't have the number of locations for side B. But it did come with side B cards.
So we don't have...
I don't think... This is why we've had a backup plan. Because I don't think we can play this.
Gosh! Well, she is a baby.
It does... The box does say it's a sample copy, not a demo copy or a...
So, okay.
Review copy.
Then I would say the cards look good. I really like the art, but right now it's unplayable.
So here's the idea. I'm just going to go through the idea. We're not going to play this game. We're going to switch over and play a couple rounds of The Mind.
You like The Mind. It's stupid easy.
Okay. It's like
it's hard,
the game.
But it's fun.
It's literally the rules for the game, the card. Have you ever heard of the game, the card game? It's supposed to be something...
Wait, it's unplayable because we don't have the IDs that we need to take on our personas. We're missing a lot of components.
Yeah, and
because it was a review sample.
We can't play with the side B because we're missing 1 through 18 locations. There would be more locations.
And we're missing the...
Well, let's see what we can do with what we got.
Okay.
Let's keep going here.
So do we have dissident markers?
That's what these are, isn't it?
I think so.
No, the dissident markers are the thumbs up. I remember that from the video.
And Puck and I both get 1. We'll try, but it's missing some stuff.
Yeah, whatever. We'll see.
Lead the resistance. The most decisive dissident player should secretly choose one code card from their code deck and show this card to the other dissidents while ensuring the moderators do not see it.
Alright, so pick a dissident card.
Show me, but...
And show it to her, but don't show it to me.
Other dissident players should then find the matching card in their code deck and keep it in their hand, ensuring that the information is hidden from the moderator players.
Shall I just pick a random card?
Yes.
For now.
And then put the... But you guys are going to want to hold on to that.
Yep.
And know what it is. Put your other ones... Yeah.
So I put mine away.
Dissident objective. Show the people that they are living in a dystopia by hacking into and disabling augmented reality technology. Dissident objective. Why do we have 2 objectives? Can it
Just
be
keep going.
Okay, preserve the status quo by identifying the locations dissidents are targeting and preventing dissident hacking. The game takes place over a series of rounds, split into 3 phases: the hack, moderation, and resolution. The hack. Start the dissident timer. We're missing those. Have 2 minutes to collectively identify a target location. Dissidents do this by having a conversation with each other, utilizing their common set of codes to give each other encrypted verbal clues.
Yes. By using these.
The example, she seemed down today. Do you think she is happy in her life, with happy and life circled? I was looking to see if there was a clue in there.
Well, so look, this guy's happy. So what you're doing is you're trying to take words off of this card and associate it with a picture on the board.
Okay.
And neither of you know which place you're trying to pick. You're trying to tell each other which spot on the board you want to take.
I think it is the camera. It really drained the card colors.
Oh.
I've been having a lot of problems with this auto color crap.
Yeah, I mean, it's not awful, but he's trying to fix it. Ooh, I like that it's zoomed in though. Dissidents are encouraged to think creatively about how to agree upon a target location and coordinate their attack without giving that location or location once it has been provisionally agreed upon in order to avoid miscommunication. There might be some miscommunication here. Yes. Once the dissident timer runs out, dissidents are no longer allowed to talk. After a target location is agreed upon or after the timer runs out, dissidents should secretly select their target location by adjusting the target dials on the dissident dashboards, which are these, and they're each numbered, to match the serial number on the bottom left of the location. During the hack, mods can communicate with each other freely, consult their mod tablet, take notes. To avoid detection, the dissident should ensure that their conversation is not suspicious to modnet users. Why don't they just say the mod? To do this, they must ensure they adhere to the following communication guidelines. Universal law communication. Dissidents can communicate with each other however they choose, as long as it is possible for the mods to interpret it. Any dissident that breaks this rule will be redacted and rendered redacted. We do there's like no, like it's literally printed redacted.
Okay.
Cause it's like they cut it out.
So basically, we pick a location, we say a bunch of code words,
and we try to make sure we're going to the same location. It looks better than it did. The cards are kind of drained in color anyways.
Yeah.
They're not like bright.
Oh no!
Oops.
Ah!
There.
That?
Yeah, but you have
It
that's
does
a
that.
lot better. That's better.
Better. You're fine.
Okay.
I mean, there's a, oh, it went away. No.
Alright.
Okay. Regulations. Dissidents should use their code card to give encrypted verbal clues. Dissidents should give clues based on what is depicted on the location cards. May make pop culture references. Should not whisper.
Should not whisper.
Should use electronic devices. Should not use electronic devices to communicate. Should not speak in a language the mods do not understand.
Yeah.
And should not point to words on code cards or give clues based on the positioning of code words on the code card. And should not refer back to conversations in previous rounds. After all dissidents have secretly selected their location on the targeting dials, dissidents then start the moderation timer. Mods have 1 further minute to deduce what location the dissidents are targeting. During this time, mods must place the moderation timer on the location they believe the dissidents have targeted.
It's fair, Garth.
After 60 seconds are up, dissidents reveal the location number on the dissident dial and place their dissident marker on the corresponding location. Then moderation. That's the next one. They give us strategy tips, but I'm skipping that. If more than half of the dissidents targeted the same location, the moderation timer is not on, and the moderation timer is not on a location dissidents targeted. Are you falling asleep? I'm reading it to you.
I don't need you to read it to me.
Okay, but we don't know the rules.
I've already explained you the rules.
Not really.
You're just going through everything I explained you how to do,
Okay.
but with way more words.
Fine, done.
And I'm with Garth. I don't know how I feel about this. So, I'm going to set the timer. And you guys are going to try to have a conversation about a spot on the board.
I got that from the rule book.
Yeah.
But how did you not get it from me telling you? But you have to have the conversation. Are you ready? We're using the words on your card. And I have to try to figure out what you're talking about.
So, everything that is on...
Everything that's on the card.
I know, but there's certain words...
This is where I don't understand, though, how this board is supposed to help me figure out what spot you guys are talking about.
Because we're going to use code words on our card, and you're supposed to circle those code words on yours.
But still, how does that tell me what spot you're talking about?
You just have to guess.
Indoor, scenic, blue. All right, let's just go. Let's just try it.
So it sounds like... Okay, so it sounds like... It doesn't matter, because these are all the code words that are on here. But it sounds like these words will then transition into something that's over on here, and that's what we're actually talking about.
I don't know.
No, that's exactly what's happening.
Look, they all have the same.
Yes, they all have the same things,
day,
but you
fact,
don't
happy,
know
hand, most points,
which ones we're talking about. Yes, so like there's a set of words here on the left to where these are our code words, but then we're talking about certain locations that would have these other things, and you're trying to figure out what, like, oh, they're talking about, one, so I need to look for these certain things inside these locations. That's what you're trying to do.
Well, this is going to go bad.
So everything on,
Are you only supposed to be able to talk about the words in red?
No, the words that
Or
are on...
whatever color, the colored
whatever
words?
one we have in our hand is what we can talk about.
So everything...
But there's two different colors. There's two columns.
So there's two columns.
Which ones can you say?
Everything that translates into, so for an example, we'll just use one, right? So if I say, there's like there's a nice asset going on in one of the rooms, that means buying. Someone is buying something. Or, hey, you know what, my beagle...
Only if you have a red card.
Right.
But if you just said...
I'm just using one...
So let's say we said asset, then it could be buying treat.
Correct. And you're trying to go...
Okay, I get it now.
Since we have this card, then, you're trying to figure out, okay, what is he talking about, here? But we understand from the other side of it, all right, someone's buying something. So that's how we're syncing up.
But you guys also don't know which spot you're talking about.
Correct.
You're trying to have a conversation.
We're trying to have a conversation
to agree on the spot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
this game might be too smart for people.
It's too much for me.
That might be it. But that's what I'm getting from it.
That's what I'm getting from it too. And then we'll come back to the rules for placing the stuff, because there's rules on like if neither of you pick the same place, or if the majority of you pick the right location.
Spyfall.
No, we don't have Spyfall.
Out of all the games you have.
No, the one game I see the most at Target, and I walk by it.
Spyfall?
I've seen it at Target.
I feel like guys should drink.
I'm not going to be good at this. Because I'm not good with this whole code name shit.
That means,
should I be the
So that means you're not good at code names?
No, because that's going to be just as bad.
But at least then you guys...
She wasn't very good at the visitor game either.
No, she was not. She was definitely not good.
Alright, well you guys start having your conversation. Ready, set, go.
Oh god.
That's not on here. And then once you pick your spot, you put it on this.
After 2
also,
minutes. I know.
you want to hide your thing because
It's my iPhone.
I know, but I could tell which number you're on just by where the mouth location is.
Oh, okay.
I was at the hospital the other day and I saw a nurse in scrubs.
Oh, so you're at the hospital? Since you just gave the hospital away?
Maybe.
I don't know if you can say words of locations on the board. And hospitals on the board.
Oh.
Oh. I was at a place where a woman was wearing scrubs.
You.
Look at your card!
Shut up! But I don't see that word.
Seriously?
Well, but you're also trying to figure out from looking at the board.
Location?
Well, that's why I was looking. You told me to look at my card.
It's not your card. You need to use the words on the card.
Is it a place where
I
could be?
I'm gonna let you start your time over again.
Thank you.
Why?
Because you spent 45 minutes talking about it.
We're trying to agree on a location to hack.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So I mentioned I was in a place where there were scrubs.
And I was gonna ask you if it was a place where I could go when I was feeling anxious.
That's
Wrong word.
The wrong word. That is the wrong word. Dang it.
Completely.
Fuck this game. I quit.
Oh my god.
Give me a new card. We need new cards.
no, they're all the same. They're all the exact same type of thing. They just have different words and colors.
So, this is the code word.
I got you now.
Any of
I got
those
you now.
words. Any of the words are code words.
So then I didn't do it wrong.
No.
Yes, because you can. Because it's a grid. That's
Yeah.
what helps me determine what place you're talking about. But you have to use any of those
No.
words on there.
Well, if that's the case,
so
then I
here's
didn't
the
do
thing.
it wrong.
If I use
I'm going off of what I saw them do
Right.
this because they were talking about stuff and he'd say something and he'd just mark out a whole column. Because he'd say something that was clearly not on a different column. And so he's trying to determine which column you're on. So you can
it
get
was up first is right.
you can get the set of words.
So then I didn't
Expensive,
use the wrong word.
liquid, yeah. So you can use either side. They were using both sides in the videos.
Because he wouldn't know what's a code word and what's not anyways.
Right. Because I don't know, not only am I trying to figure out what spot you're talking about, trying to figure out what color card you have, because once I figure out what color card you have, that'll make it that much easier for me to figure out what location
That's
you're
why
talking
you don't
about.
use the word on the right.
But you can, if it's the only way to describe your location. Alright,
No,
this is the last time I'm
really-
starting your timer.
Okay,
Don't restart it.
hold up.
It only had 3 seconds left.
Yeah, just
Okay.
we're gonna do this. Gosh,
Sorry, I didn't use the wrong word though.
if you want them to win,
Dirty manhole. I got it.
all right. That's
I don't like this.
And just because you
Do
say
this.
a word in a color, I'd have to find it. I didn't even realize anxiety was on there. But you're not trying to figure out what word you're using. You're trying to figure out what location you're talking
And
about.
I was verifying
What location has anything to do with anxiety?
the fucking hospital.
But it's not the hospital because he didn't even realize the hospital was
I
there.
didn't even know.
But
And nobody goes to the hospital for anxiety unless
So,
they're having an
if we want
anxiety
him to
attack.
figure it
but
out
you can
that
have
much
anxiety
quicker-
anywhere.
but where does somebody else have scrubs?
No.
Did you say shrubs?
I said scrubs,
Right.
and what's on there? If you
you're
look
right.
at it,
I didn't-
no.
It's the other word.
Oh shit! I did say scrubs, but I meant shrubs.
Oh.
So see, I wasn't wrong.
But what he meant was it had smiles, impulses, busy, scenic, routine,
Yeah.
or natural.
So I was
Right.
going for scenic, but never mind. So
You meant shrubs.
I meant shrubs. Sorry.
You said scrubs and I went hospital,
Yeah.
so that's why I was verifying.
Okay. So
It's fair, Baboom. This game.
We're equally as lost.
We're about 2 minutes away from playing the mind.
Yeah.
Ready, set, go.
All right. So I went to church the other day and I saw a priest.
Is this priest a beagle?
Yes. In fact, the priest was a beagle, and I saw him at midnight.
Oh snap!
See,
It's harder for you.
Yep.
Are there shrubs involved?
Yeah.
I don't think we're doing this right.
No, I think we're doing it just fine.
Did you just say our minute is up?
Yep.
Could you just say it's up? Then we would take our thing and we put it on the one that we were guessing, right? I'm just playing this one round.
Well, I'm gonna guess the nightclub, number 7. Also, these dials only go up to number 9.
I know. Yeah.
They do. They're really cool, though. I mean, they're like iPhones. Oops. Oh, I thought it skipped from that. Oh, now do we stick our tokens where we were supposed to go?
Yes.
Place your token.
What does that have to do with midnight?
Did you go? How did you go neighborhood?
This game's dumb.
There was a routine and there was exercise.
Outdoor beagle.
See,
that's inside.
So here's the thing.
Damn.
I don't.
Running.
There's too much.
I don't
left
think.
to open.
I don't think that you can. I don't think you can do just one side, the red side. I think you have to somehow do 2 of the words, each one of each color, one of white and blue. Otherwise, it is almost impossible for me to discern what you're saying.
Like.
And I think the idea is you play this a couple times so you learn what some of the other words are.
Like
so that way you can try to lay different. Oh, you have them right here. You use these to talk about stuff, to throw off false trails.
So I could have
to
said.
me, but you're talking about the location. So it doesn't matter what words you use here, but you have to use some of the words in here, or else it would literally be impossible for me to figure out where you guys are with this board if you're just saying
I
these.
think that's kind of the point, though. Like, we're trying to hack and you're trying to figure out the location where we're at, but that's why, like, using the other words on the left-hand side gives you that.
Don't make me laugh like that. I just punched the code in. You know how to get into my phone. It's not awful, but there's too much.
It would be super easy for a spy team. That's why I used.
There's too much open. Like, it would have been different had we used.
But
like,
you used
the priest.
beagle.
The priest is outdoors.
No. So when I said priest, that means exercise.
Well,
so
no,
you
I got
already
that.
knew those 2. But then when you used beagle outdoor, it sounded like you knew what I was talking about. And then when I said at midnight, women.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that.
Oh.
These women don't look like they're having fun. They look like they're being chased by a serial killer.
Well, that's. And then when you use shrubs, routine, yeah, that's kind of a routine.
So is this!
But it's not outdoors.
I know, I missed the whole
You
outdoors.
missed that.
I missed the whole outdoors. I say we play the
It
mine.
comes down to Beth is not a spy.
I am not a spy. I would not make a very good spy.
Definitely a spy.
Exactly. That is never fun.
What, being a spy?
No, running.
No, not when you're running for your life.
Which it does appear they are.
It's alright. Moving on. Prototype game anyway. And
Nothing on any of the
it
cards
seems
is fun.
you would not be good at code names.
I've played codenames a few times, and I'm not awful at codenames.
That doesn't mean you're...
Doesn't mean I'm not good, but it just means I'm not awful. I've won a few games when we played with Abby and Pep.
I don't know.
Let's make mine. That leaves everything open because.
Yeah.
So I will say I understand why they pulled their Kickstarter for this.
That's not bad.
It wasn't ready. It doesn't make any sense. The art looks nice.
The art's pretty.
Art's nice. Cards are nice. I like the concept.
It works better on paper than in practice. And it doesn't help that they only gave us half of a game. And like with shit, what are these even for?
I don't know.
No, we didn't get that far.
It would help if it came with a manual and.
Yeah, it didn't come with a rule book, so we had to go. Oh, I put it all in upside down.
Yeah, it's alright, whatever. NewSpeak! Done speak. Oops.
Kabam done!
You just threw it!
Kabam done!
What was that ding ding noise?
Huck's phone.
Oh.
Oh,
One of his two.
what's that mean?
Alright.
One for his hose, one for his area codes.
So this shows that there's a thing at the bottom of this I'm supposed to read after we've played a couple rounds and understand the mystery behind this game.
But we don't
Because
understand.
what?
But we don't
Will you let me understand? Will you let me finish talking
No.
before you interrupt rudely?
No,
Can I
you
finish?
wouldn't. You
Can I
wouldn't.
finish?
You wouldn't let me
Can I finish?
earlier.
Can I finish?
Whoa! Volkmania changed his name.
Volkmania! It's because I make fun of you saying Volkmania all the time. Nick! He doesn't like me calling him Volkmania.
Bad candidate.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday!
Okay, so here's the thing. It was considered a sample review, and it was missing some parts. And then when we started playing, we were all having a hard time with it, especially me. And then Aaron had a hard time kind of figuring out what we were saying, and we both voted for the wrong locations. So Aaron threw it in the living room.
In my defense, though.
Yeah, technically in your defense, I was wrong. I
Yes.
misspoke on one of the words.
Yes.
Then you
You
would have been
are a
redacted. You would have been redacted. Erased
Wait,
from history.
He would have been redacted first. He told me shrubs when it was, or told me scrubs when it was shrubs.
Hey, but that could have just been a word.
It wasn't.
He didn't break the code rules.
I didn't. I did not break the code word.
Alright, let's see. So, in the mind, Rugru kindly pointed out that the mind looks like it's identical to the game. I further looked into the game, and it is identical to the game. I mean, word for word, the rule book is almost identical to the game. It's just themed with this little bunny rabbit.
Is it done by the same people?
No.
Because I just want to point, Pandasaurus picked it up from.
No, it's not. It was the mind in France. If anything, they created this game based off of the game in France since it wasn't available, and then everybody's like, oh, I want a little bunny rabbit on
Yeah,
my face.
in the mind we can't speak at all, so you just get to look at our mugs.
Oh no. So you just read my mind?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it is.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna like
Kabam
go in
done.
too far because that's scary. I just want the numbers.
That's probably for the best.
So,
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a lot of crazy shit.
the one thing I don't remember is the Chinese star. I think we all see. All players play together as a team. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to go through and without talking to each other, we'll all have a bunch of cards in our hands, and we're trying to start with the lowest card and go around the table and place the next and the highest and go in order based on all of us doing this. And we start without talking and just trying to, whoever thinks they have the lowest card needs to lay down the lowest card. And then the next person goes, and then the next person goes. And we don't go around the table, we just go simultaneously until we all placed our cards. So at level 1, I'm pretty sure we all get, I'm gonna put the cards, shuffle the ones I just.
2 lives, 1 throwing star. Oh, there's 3 of us. Levels 1 through 10, 3 lives, and 1 throwing star. So we don't get all of these.
Those are, oh yeah, levels 1 through 10. We'll have to make it through 10 levels.
So yeah, I guess we guess to see who goes next.
Yeah, without talking. If you think you have the next highest card, then you go. So if somebody plays a 9 and you have a 10, clearly you have the next highest card. But if you have like a 16, you don't know. Somebody else might have a 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
And somehow there's supposed to be something that happens when we play this.
Then the 100 numbered cards are shuffled. Each player is dealt 1 card for level 1, which
2 for level 2.
Yeah, okay. So it gets harder.
Okay.
Whew.
And
Aaron
then we
played
have
what?
3 levels.
Those are 3 lives.
Those
These are 3 lives.
And we
We're
have
on level 1.
1 throwing star.
And we have 1 throwing star, which is a save.
Okay.
I
So
think-
essentially like 4 lives then.
Listen.
Attention, very important. Once all underplay. Oh, that's there's a thing on the back of this that once we understand the game and we figured out the secret behind it, then we can read it and there's like a little snippet about how this actually works, and we all start working like a hive mind.
Ooh.
We start figuring out who's got what somehow.
My hive mind doesn't work.
Hive mind does work.
I got burned out at work.
The risk. So they
Yeah,
don't want you to read it
that's
because there's a really special wow factor. If you rarely play this type of game, you should read the note at the end of the game. Well, we're gonna figure it out. What is the...
Does it have the same rule of 10 where you can place a card 10 or lower to bring the number down?
No, that's what I think they use the Chinese star for. Playing a throwing star. At any point in a level, a player can suggest that a throwing star is being played. Thus signaling to raise a hand. If all players agree, the throwing star is deployed, and each player discards the lowest card in their hand, placing it face up in the play area.
So we put our hands on the table when we're
So
ready.
it's not a
right?
save, it's a way for us to cheat. Cheater!
I'm playing
Play.
a silent game for a great stream.
Yeah.
He didn't think about that.
I didn't think about it. I just know that this game is really popular. Everybody wants to see it. But you guys can make all the sound effects. You have the controls.
We can always look up
And we have many rounds going on here.
we can look up and respond to them. We just can't talk
We
about
can't talk about the game.
We can't talk about the numbers we're
Can't
playing.
talk about Fight Club. Can't talk about that.
Right.
The first rule of Fight Club is
Yeah,
don't
you
talk
just
about
get
Fight
to
Club.
stare at us.
All right, so there's something to do with your hand.
The other difference with the game is there are two decks. One goes from 1 to 100 and the other from 0 to 100 to 1.
Ah.
Oh, so they cut this in half. They're like, fuck that other deck.
Yo.
No more decks.
That's me.
Oh.
I know Mocha's underneath you.
Yeah,
She's just like, I'm sleeping.
she's hanging out.
Don't step on me.
I will not.
I'm old. She's fast.
Oh, concentration phase. Each player who is ready to face the current level places one hand palm down on the table.
You are a liar.
Once everyone is ready, remove their hands from the table and the game begins. Thus, collectively, the concentration level is enormously important for the successful survival. In each phase, players are permitted to refocus their concentration at any time. Simply say, stop to interrupt the players. Everyone holds their hand on the table and refocuses. I think somehow we focus and we just magically know what cards everybody have. Ready? Everybody focus. Look at your card. Think about it. Now we start. Whoever has the lowest card, play first. I don't know what to do here. Somebody's got to go. 92? Why would a 92 be the lowest card?
Because I assumed that if I had 92 and neither of you two were laying down, you probably had over 92.
I had 28. That was me. Damn it, it was my fault.
I didn't give you credit.
Kabam! Done!
Quick, try again. It was your. I was sitting there waiting.
We're dead.
I'm boo these two.
Whoa! Don't boo.
Whoa,
No, you're
whoa.
really booing.
That hurt. Don't me.
Oh no, I gotta
Go
boo
green.
you. I gotta boo you.
Gotta boo Aaron.
No, 92.
And you motherfuckers, don't go before me, ever.
Yeah, I
Hey,
agree.
I do not need to go over the rules again.
I think you're right, Rue.
To be fair, I assumed their numbers were higher because they were going.
I still don't understand how to know who goes first.
I think you just do it.
And that was whoever had the lowest number.
The lowest available card must be played.
Exactly. Thank you. Your brother only joins us when you're here.
Yeah, I know.
Tom, Sarah,
Weird.
Tom, Sarah, and Linus place one hand on the table. They are ready. They remove their hand from the table and the game begins. Linus places his card face up in the center of the table to show that it's a 17. Sarah
Go
places the 28 on
red.
top of the 17, and Tom places the 25 on top of the 28, or 55. All ascending. Everything is correct. Level 1 complete.
It's just chance.
It's not supposed to be chance, though.
How am I supposed to reach your brain?
You're supposed to focus.
I am focusing.
Really? 92? Really?
He had the 28.
Really?
Yes, he had the low number.
I thought somebody was going to have a lower number than that.
I had 56, so...
Are you guys ready? Focus. Stop looking at the TV and focus on the number. Alright.
I'm scared.
Yay! Now we made it to level 2. Now the game has started.
Oh, now we get the little, after this we get the shooting star thing, I think.
Yeah.
Or do we get another one at level 2?
We get another one at level 2.
Oh, fancy. Now
Puts
we
down
have
100.
2 cards. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Sorry.
Just trying to beam it into your head.
I don't think that works.
That's how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to work that way.
That's why I'm focusing.
Alright. Whoever's got the lowest card, go.
Whose fault is that? I was waiting.
What was your other one?
96.
God damn.
That's why I was holding on to it, but you.
Gosh,
I was trying to give you the go.
I would have gone after his 57.
It's not my fault.
Ah.
That's pretty funny.
We're good. I'm happy.
I feel like we needed a beer or something. Or 2. Or 4.
Oh yeah, because that's gonna.
Alright, so we
Yeah,
lost
no,
we
yeah.
lost a life. I don't know how we're supposed to. I really don't understand how the secret behind this, the magic aha moment. Are we supposed to have like codes, like
Like I have to go like this.
A whole lot of wide-eyed stare. That's what I was doing. I was trying to tell them to go, but
When you start drinking this, yes.
telling them go in my brain and not with my mouth doesn't work.
don't tell us to go, tell us the number with your brain.
I was trying the number, you weren't getting it.
No, you were just saying go over and over again.
No,
Now I know where Aubrey gets it from. Go!
go away.
Go!
She saw my dad and she's go away, Grandpa. Funny.
Somebody's gotta go.
And you.
Oh, fuck!
Oh!
We lost another life. I still have beating puppy noises. They're all coming from him.
Yeah, that's me.
The dogs are all right. I mean, unless he steps on it.
Put them right here so they can see the numbers we place.
So it was Aaron with 60.
Which, well, that was nerve-wracking, throwing down a 60 first.
Puck with 62, me with 67, Aaron with 83, me with 84, and then Puck was holding an 82.
Yeah. Gavin, yes. Sophie, I'm not sure. Maya, yes. Allie.
So
and...
Allie, Lexi, Alex, and Bella all have soccer.
Okay.
Who's this one?
Jacob.
Jacob will be there.
Okay.
Even if his mommy can't come, he'll be here.
How will he get here?
Those are
She's
hard
gonna
numbers.
drop him off.
Oh.
And
What?
then,
No, they were saying hard numbers. Yeah, they were.
so either she's gonna drop him off or she'll be able to come with him. Either way, his grandma will pick him up. So they're on the corner.
Gosh, dang it.
That was hard.
That was really hard, and I really wanted to throw it down, and I'm like, this is so hard!
Oh, we're still on level 2.
Yeah, that's how I poop. I just sit there and go.
That's a huge bitch.
I even have the squatty potty, so I just go like this.
I want a squatty potty so
and
bad.
so I'm just like this, and I'm just like.
I don't want to know about your poop and squatty potty habit.
No, I don't.
Are they all marked?
You fucker. Just kidding.
No.
The secret is we're supposed to hold them all facing out.
That's it. That's really it. That's how this works. Are we all ready?
Maybe that is the way it's supposed to work. So I don't know what 2 cards I have, but you guys do.
I mean, that's a cool concept, if you ask me.
And then you just nod. You just go like this. You just make.
Look, Minnie, you're coming back to the mind if you missed out.
What the hell did I... Puck pooping.
You did miss Puck pooping on everyone's body. And the trolling begins. Oh, Ruger's gonna clip that. He was on a pod.
Squatty potty. All right, ready? Refocus, everybody. Everybody zap the numbers into each other's brains.
Ow.
All right, I'll go.
Whoa. Is that right?
Yep.
Oh.
Hey, focus! Bitch!
You tit.
Yeah, you kind
That
of
was
did.
you. You could.
I really thought there'd be something between 46 and 81.
No.
Sadly now.
That's a huge bitch.
Whoops. So does this mean that the game is over, or we have one last life?
No, we have one less life. Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna read the thing.
Okay.
The mind is a game of synchronization,
Oh, weird word.
synchronization, which relies on your sense of time. Oh, time. We all just need to basically count in our heads 1, 2, 3, 4 at the same like pace. And then whenever your number hits, lay down your card.
Oh.
That makes it too easy.
It does.
Yeah, it makes it way too easy. It's more fun doing it this
The
way.
lower card is earlier, and a 5 would be played pretty swiftly, whereas an 80 would be held in the hands.
I feel like that ruins the game.
I do, but I understand.
It's a sense of time.
So we could all be off and then just still be placing.
Yes. All right, we're gonna, now that we know the trick, we're gonna see how far we can make it.
So do we want to try again from level 1?
No, we were on level 2. We have our 3 lives. We're on our lap. We're on our honor.
All in our honor. We get our lives. You would think you can, but sometimes you slow down. Sometimes you maybe Puck misses a number in his head.
If we had music,
Why would I miss out of all the 3 of us? You would be the one who misses.
just like CPR, everybody's saying the "Staying Alive" in your head.
No, I can't.
I can tell by the way that I use my walk. I'm a woman who thinks with no time at all.
I can't count and sing that song at the same time.
Stay alive.
Baby, do you
Stay
still have the
alive.
background music on?
Turn off the background music.
Wait,
We can't hear the background music if that's.
unless he's talking about you singing.
Oh. That's why we all put our hand until we're ready, because it kind of starts the concept of time.
So we should start now?
When we all lift our hand up off the
Okay.
table,
Okay.
that's when we start. But we don't say anything when we all lift our hand up. Your last card. Ha-ha!
Ta-da!
23, 24, 78, 79.
I was like, cheated.
That's not cheating.
No cheating.
We-
He was literally the only one holding a card.
And the rule does not say count in your head. It literally just says, I got the idea to count in our heads by saying that the game is a synchronization that relies on your sense of time. I literally only read that one sentence and the light bulb hit, and I just said we just count to 100 in our heads.
Yep.
So now we're on level 3 and we get an extra star.
Wait, why do we have 3 lives? We lost those.
Oh, I don't know. Because you said we're on our word. We get 3 lives.
Honor. We're on our honor. On your honor is whenever you like are about to lose a game. When you lose a game, you lose all your lives. Like when you play
But the
horse.
rules say no speaking. Oh yeah, we didn't speak.
We didn't speak. We're just trying to learn the game, and we're trying to converse with you people.
No, it says the players must not disclose anything about their own cards. No sharing of information, no secret signals. It doesn't say you can't speak.
So you can
Pow!
speak all you want.
So I could literally say, hey guys, what you doing while I'm playing? Because I'm not giving away information and I'm not divulging anything from my card numbers.
And plus, it all depends too on everybody's sense of time. So like we all have to be counting at the same pace.
I was totally behind.
You were behind, and she was like a mile and a half ahead.
I wasn't like a mile and a half ahead.
You threw down the 11. No, did you have the 11 or did I? You threw down the 18 like 2 seconds after I threw down the 11.
Because because I was a little behind. I was at like not even 12.
Oh, then you.
And then I was
30,
like,
40, 50, 60.
yeah, I was like, where am I in comparison to where he was?
No sharing of info is no counting out loud.
Nobody was counting out loud.
You never
We were
was-
counting in our heads. We just discussed the idea of counting.
Yeah.
Right.
When we were trying to figure out, because we couldn't figure out the game. And then I read that it's based off a synchronous of time, and it's boom.
Then, yeah.
You're just mad. You want us to make poopy faces at each other.
we can still make poopy faces. Ready? I think I might have shit myself earlier.
Is that what that smell is?
Yeah.
He did ask me if it smelled like popcorn.
That's,
Usually-
that's what you do. If you ever want somebody to smell your fart, you ask them if you smell popcorn, and the first thing everybody does is takes a big whiff.
I have learned not to do that, and I just walk away. I just leave him there.
Oh my god! Yeah. That is a horrible pooping.
Nobody sees me while I'm pooping.
That's a good thing.
Wrong face?
Yeah, wrong face. I could totally go for 27 tacos. I could go for 22.
Ready?
Mhm.
Oh. Whoops, sorry. Okay, restart. Really?
He was ahead of me by like 10.
You were behind him, because I was right there with him at 69.70.
I don't know.
You were behind.
We were in sync.
I was
telling you.
I was at 59 when he threw down 69.
Yeah, when we do the focus phase, just start getting staying alive stuck in your head and count to that. And then once you start counting.
I can't count, and then, because that's going to fuck me up even more, because I'm going to start singing the song, and then I'm going to lose track of where I'm counting.
You should have.
Sing the song with the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23, 24, 25,
I don't know what he's singing in his head. I can't do that.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36.
But presents on them in